travel, journey, safety. But first, please help my humble channel to grow. Like, subscribe, share, comment, any combination thereof. Why? Because you're beautiful on the inside and on the outside. That's why. So I'm talking about journey, travel, and safety because I was praying, my mind wandered, and it wandered to kind of like doing a video on this subject. When I was in contact with TIs, I was part of this group. One thing that I noticed that was very common with these TIs is God moved them all over the place. They would, myself included. I went from Los Angeles, California, where I had lived for 17 years, to West Palm Beach, Florida, for about a little under 3 months, or a little over 2 months, I should say, and then to Cheyenne, Wyoming, where I've been here for a little over 3 years. Y'all, not in a million years would I've ever moved to Cheyenne, Wyoming. I would have never, or to the state of Wyoming, never in my wildest dreams would this be something I would do. The Lord's done it. You know, my point in doing this video was that God's judgment is going to come. And Bear Country is going to play a major role in our salvation. But first and foremost, in the salvation of trafficked children. Because what they're doing in this country, trafficking children all over the place, to and by a bunch of devils, some of whom are affluent. They are also known as depraved animals. What God's going to do, judging this nation in accordance with the prophecy of Dimitri Duduman, I encourage you to look it up. You can find it on YouTube. It's Dimitru, and then Duduman is Dudaman. Dimitri Duduman, I think. That should be the correct spelling. Bear Country, God is going to use Bear Country to unleash wrath on this nation. And as much as I get, and this is my point, as much as I get on UTIs, because I'm so pissed that you all refuse to pay tithes and offerings, you refuse to help the poor, you are going to be saved from this. And I believe that the travels where God has moved people all over the country, where we thought, well, we're going to try to escape this program, but it was really God's guidance. He placed us in places where we are going to be the safest when God's judgment falls on this nation. Because God already told me he's using Bear Country to unleash wrath on this nation. Mass upheaval, mass civil unrest is going to happen, and the judgment of God is going to fall on this nation, and it is not going to be pretty. But one thing that he showed me is, pissed off as I get as UTIs, you will be saved from this. I don't know how, I would say overwhelmingly, it's not going to affect you. What you see is going to shock you. The visions God has given me has shocked me. The visions God has given other people of his wrath have shocked them. Some of them are in fighting back tears as they're describing it. I shared with you guys recently, God told me his judgment's going to come. It's going to be all over this nation. And when I asked him, because this was a repetitive dream. Every time I get up to go pee, I was in the same dream. And I was in different parts of the nation. His judgment's going to come. And the Lord told me it's going to come soon. And it's going to be all over the nation. I remember I was terrified, y'all. I had to contact John Collis. And the Lord used him to kind of get me to calm down and just accept it's going to happen. And then I will be safe. You guys are going to be safe. In the vision that God showed me where he used Bear Country to unleash his wrath on this nation, which will save and stop all this wicked child trafficking first and foremost, and ultimately will lead to our salvation as well. He showed me we will be saved from that. Like, that wrath will not come to TIs. To those of us who are being targeted, it will not come to us. We will see it come to our enemies. It will shock some of us. It will terrify some of us. We will think, is this what's going to happen to us? It will not. It will not happen to us. And I can't help but believe that God has moved all of us all over the country to different parts of the country to position us the best place possible so that when his wrath comes, so when he unleashes the bear on this country and his wrath and so many things that are wicked, this TI program is just one of them, become undone, that we are not harmed by it. we will be safe from it. We will be safe from it. And I'm just like, wow, God has moved people all over the nation for our safety. So that's what I wanted to share with you, beautiful Born Again TIs. God bless.